moving on up to the barbell chest press. Now, no matter how much you're chest pressing with dumbbells, anytime you move to the barbell, we're going with just the bar. Now, I'm using your classic 45-pound bar. There are also 35-pound bars out there, and there's 25-pound bars. So you can practice with whichever one you feel comfortable doing. But when you're setting up the barbell, you want to make sure that you got your bench underneath, the hooks, and then the bar. All right, those are going to be your main components that you're going to need. I also like to have a yoga block, and I'll show you why. So we're going to take that 5 stance setup, which you already know because you've already practiced it, and we move on to the barbell. You want to make sure that your eyeballs are right underneath of that barbell. All right, so take your time to figure out where that needs to be for you. You also want to make sure that the barbell is centered, and you can use the rings on either side to help you with that. I like to put myself right underneath the middle part of the barbell. Then from there, arms are going to come up. And that barbell should be hitting about your mid forearm here. That way when you lift the barbell up, you don't have to push it from your chest, and you're not trying to inch it up if the barbell's too high. So you want it about mid forearm. Now from here, I always suggest everyone start on that inner ring. Now, I've got a more narrow stance to my shoulder, so I come in a little bit. If you've got broader shoulders, you're going to maybe play around with the in between the first and second ring, but always start on that first one and adjust from there. Again, I come in just a little bit. Now from here, you're going to awkwardly grab your yoga block, and it's going to sit right on your chest, kind of right over the nipple line here. Because when we drop the barbell down, we want the barbell to drop right over that nipple line. So 5 points of contact. My feet are pushing into the floor. Already, I'm squeezing my glutes. My shoulder blades are down, and my head is on the bench. I'm looking straight up. When I grab the bar, I'm grabbing with my knuckles and wrapping around so that my wrist stays straight. I'm not grabbing with my middle palm. That's going to cock the wrist backwards and flex it. So grab right across the knuckles. Good. Taking a few adjustments. Then from there, I'm going to lift the barbell up. Now from here, I'm going to immediately tuck my lats, push my shoulder blades down, and I'm going to lower down to that arrow shape. My barbell is going to touch that yoga block. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to press back up. Again, do this as many times as you need to so you can get a feel of where that yoga block is going to drop down. Again, that block just helps you from dropping the elbows too low because, again, we want to remember that we don't drop our elbows below that bench. We want to keep this motion into our chest. Pause and up. So practicing this with just the bar until you get it down. It's going to take some time. Now to put the bar back, we want to run it into those J hooks and then slide it down. So that's going to be your basic setup to practice barbell chest press. Do this 100 times if you have to get that form down, because if form is off in the chest press, especially with load, that's where I see a lot of people injure their shoulders. I see a lot of people get stuck underneath of this bar. A lot of the times they're not doing it with a spotter, but to make sure that you've got it down packed with just the bar, you are incredibly confident doing so before you start adding weight on. When you do start adding weight on, you're going to do in increments, 2.5, 5 pounds at most at a time. Follow your coach's advice on that one. But this is the barbell chest press. Again, practice, practice, practice. And then if you're not benching with a spotter, ask someone in the gym. They are going to be more than helpful. That way that you have confidence that you're not going to get stuck underneath of this bar. So there you have it.